Welcome to Salon Conversations. Today is chapter 7 in the retail book, and the title is Why You Should Never Give Up. You just shouldn't. See, the thing with retail is it'll set you apart. It's a measure of how successful your team deliver. It just is. And if you think that it's okay for people to leave you after having their hair done or their skin serviced or any beauty treatment without you having a discussion, it's just wrong. It's just wrong. And the reason you should never give up is because that's the service. That's the gold standard. When somebody knows what they need, why they need it, and how to get it. That's it. Like just never give up on it, because that is what's going to make your business a standout. Clients are loyal to you if you look after them. And looking after someone includes asking questions. You have to ask questions. You don't know where you're going unless you know where you are, right? So you think, okay, well, I'm here and maybe you're lost and someone wants to help you. They want to know, well, okay, tell me your location. Where are you? And then I can help you. It's the same when it comes to retail. If you as a therapist or a hairdresser are not asking, what are you using? What are you using now? Because it gives you an understanding of where they are. And some people have used great products and had great results. Some people have used great products, and didn't have any good results. There's so many combinations. Some people just don't know any better. And that's your job. That is your job. So the reason you shouldn't give up is because it's like the express lane to a loyal clientele. And isn't that what we want? Don't you want to work with the good ones? Don't you want to be a salon full of people that you love? Isn't that what you want? Well, the express lane is retail. I promise you, and I will never, ever stop teaching this. Retail is it's everything. Don't give up. Even when people don't feel that it's them or they don't want to be in sales, and the whole book's written about that. But you as the salon owner should never, ever give up. Tell them that. I'm not giving up. This is a forever project. And you and I are going to work on this until we're on the same page. Make it really clear. Never give up. Never. Elisa here. I want to ask you a question. Are you exhausted from working too many hours in the salon floor? But the thought of letting go of some of those clients feels really risky. Let me help you with that. I'm running a live workshop. It's designed specifically for the salon owner or spa clinic owner who wants to step back, right? But they don't want to lose the profit. So I'm going to show you how to transition those clients properly. I want you to grow your team's confidence. I want it to be slow and steady. And I want you to design a business that doesn't rely on you so heavily, so that you can be the leader, right? So it's really important that you understand this transition, because if you don't, you can lose clients, get complaints, and you can lose the confidence of the team that are stepping up. And that's really, really important. Don't do that, right? Do not lose the team's confidence. So if that's something that you are interested, click the link below and I'll take you through the training. You're going to love it. It's really cool. Works every single time, I promise.
Chapter 7, Why You Should Never Give Up. You may have noticed we're already at Chapter 7, and I haven't mentioned the financial gain from retail until now. If money is the only reason you're reading this book, and the only reason you want to learn to recommend products to your clients, then I have news for you. And it's bad news. It won't last. I've always believed that being driven by money and money alone is not sustainable. At Zing, we teach you that change comes from your mindset. We shift the way you think about your time, your team, and your money. It must be in that order. If you make the time to work with your team, the money will show up. I'll repeat that. If you make time to work with your team, the money will show up. You don't chase the money. You chase time first so that you can work with your team. You have to make time to teach your team. You have to make time to teach your team the skills you all need. Yes, I mean you too. As salon leader, you're the linchpin in the learning. Do that and I promise you the money will show up. The mum test. Yesterday I asked a salon owner, I've been mentoring for about 10 weeks now, why are your team not doing their job? I just didn't get it. We should have been seeing serious change, and apart from the owner herself, there was nothing. If she'd told me her entire team were deaf, it might have made more sense because it seemed they hadn't heard a single word she'd said. I delved deeper. Why is it that you have recommended retail to your clients and they're taking your advice and buying products, yet your team haven't moved? Don't they care? One team member had seen 23 people that week and sold not one retail unit. Not one. Oh, what the fuck? Did you notice I didn't say serviced? Because she didn't service them. Well, not properly anyway. I told the owner she had to step up. You need to go in and say, not good enough, and ask them if they honestly think this lazy approach is good enough. You need to do the mum test. The mum test, she said? The mum test is this. If this client were your mother, would you be happy with the level of care for her? Exactly. Now, I'm just presuming you like your mother. I had a ripper. I loved her. She's gone now. But think of the woman that you'd love. Would you be happy for her to get this average service? This salon owner was just too lovely. And it was costing her hundreds of dollars every week. Not to mention the personal toll of feeling both stressed and to failure. Although she'd consistently asked her team to lift their level of service, it wasn't working. We needed a new approach. She had to tell them straight. Once I put it bluntly, she went in and took them on. I hit a nerve when I said, they're stealing from you. They're robbing you of having the business you deserve and all that comes with it. Why are you letting them run the show? And an ordinary show one at that. It could have gone either way. It was a risk I had to take. I can't do my job if the person I'm mentoring doesn't do their job. That's the truth of it. A great coach gets you to do the things that you don't want to do so you get the results that you do want. 2 days later, the salon owner checked in with me. The team of 4 had sold 33 basin services and well over 2,000 of retail in the 2 days that followed my harsh reality check. That would normally be 3 weeks' worth for this salon. Is it a coincidence that everybody just happened to be buying in those 2 days? Absolutely not. Her team eventually did their job. Period. And I made the owner so frustrated that she took action. Selling retail is smart. It's not hard. Let me teach you a little about working smart, not hard. If you were to do a men's haircut, right, it might take you 30 minutes and you charge $45. Some of you will be charging $35 and some of you will be charging $95. Good for you. Either way, for this service, it's half an hour of your time. So let's just do this because it's simple. If during that half hour you were to chat to your client about what he'd be better off using, a product that is lauryl sulfate free, minimises the risk of baldness, right? Yeah. Or how finishing with the styling product would help him look his shiny best. He might take one of the ones that you recommended and purchase a $35 product. While you're working on his haircut, you made your best recommendation, so the original $45 sale is now $80. Sure, half the $35 is hard cost, but your wages have already been factored into the haircut costs. In reality, half of the product cost is cream on top of a well-iced cake. Imagine if every one of your clients left with one product. Imagine what that would look like and add it up onto your bottom line. I've seen it happen again and again, and it makes me smile every time. I get a thank you text or email boasting about how well the team are going with their retail. Because not only is it an instant financial gain, because it is, but I know that you're building trust and loyalty with your clients. To get real lasting change, make it a priority to listen for the clues to solving problems. Just keep going. In a way, this book is no different to a diet book. Yes, it has all the answers and all the solutions, but for success, you must make time to implement. That's the tricky part. The reading or listening is the easy part. If you've ever worked with me, you'll have heard me say, if it was that easy, any Joe or Josephine could do it. The first thing you must do is make up your mind that you're going to train the team and never, ever give up. That might mean some of the people on your team need to find another salon, and that's okay. Not everyone wants to play at your level of client care. You need to move the people who are holding you back. The crab in the basket. Have you heard of the crab in the basket theory? My very first coach, Bruce, explained this to me, and I still use it today. It goes like this. If you're at the beach catching crabs and you put one crab in the basket, it will escape. And that's true. You need to put a lid on the basket to stop the crab from climbing out. However, if you put more than one crab in the basket, same basket, now you've got two crabs in the basket, you don't need the lid. I kid you not. When one crab goes to crawl out of the basket, the other crab grabs him by the leg and pulls him back. It's true. I have no idea why they do it, but one crab stops the other crab from going places. We all know people like that, don't we? It's the same for us in life. Some people will always be pulling you down, holding you back when you try to achieve something bigger and better, when you try to escape from what you've always done. All change takes time. Before you begin shifting and thinking about retail in your salon or clinic, take the time to get permission from everyone on your team. You want to hear, yes, we're in. We're ready to make the changes we need so we can all recommend retail and make solving problems for our clients the new norm. More about this in Chapter 8. Prepare yourself, because there will always be someone who will tell you that your clients don't have the money or that they can get their retail cheaper online. Blah, 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 blah. Whatever. I used to work with a particular beauty salon owner in Melbourne. Some months after I finished working with her, I started working with a hair salon owner in the same suburb. We decided the rent he was paying was too high. It was time to explore other options. He ended up relocating to right beside the beauty salon that I'd been mentoring. It created great synergy. Clients going into the beauty salon could now see that there was a hair salon right next door. It worked fabulous. The beauty salon was okay at retail, but had never mastered it consistently as I would have liked her to. The owner was great, but her team let her down. One day I took a call from her. She whispered to me. Oh, she makes me laugh. I loved her. She whispered to me that she had some information she thought that I might like to know. That all her clients were telling her about next door. It's terrible. They're shoving products down people's throats, Lisa. So I whispered back, really? Just so I'm clear, every one of your customers is complaining. Every one of them? Everyone? She replied. Well, not everyone, but a lot. A lot? I asked. So can you name 10 of them? Of course she couldn't. She couldn't name 2 because there were only 2. This is what I whispered back to her. Your team can't recommend retail to save themselves. So perhaps the team member who came to you with this wild accusation is actually the crab in the basket. She's pulling down anyone else who's succeeding, even if they're in the business next door. She's got long arms, this crab. There are more than 100 clients a week going through that hair salon next door to you, I told her. If only 2 have mentioned that they don't like the way they're being recommended hair care to, I'm okay with that. Her information had come from a team member who was a notorious gossip. I recommended the beauty salon owner tell the gossip to mind her own business, put her energy into recommending products to her clients, and stop worrying about what was going on next door. The salon owner burst out laughing. "Why didn't I see what was going on?" she yelled at me. "I don't know," I replied. "Now get back to work." She hung up the phone, laughing her head off. She knew she should have known better. I love working with this client. She was absolutely hilarious. I used to spend half of my time keeping her on track in the meeting. She was all over the place, but I loved her and a good businesswoman. The trouble with our industry is this. There are more people in the sales prevention department than the actual sales department. Be wary of them. There will always be someone out there telling you you can't do this and it can't be done. All you need to do is keep away from them and remember the crab in the basket theory. Kick-ass Kickstarter. Go make yourself a cuppa. Sit down and think about all the times you've had a great idea and someone's talked you out of it. Is it time you told them the crab in the basket theory? Maybe it is.